Coming up on Double Take Sports Talk, 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers, we will have your recap for Week 11, your final scores and stats, and also we will have our thoughts on the game. We will have all of that for you coming up next. All right, this is it. Double Take Sports Talk, 5 good minutes. Welcome to the show. Darren Watts here, the opposite side of the neighborhood via Skype. Say hello, Darren Watts today.
Yep, I'm here. I'm here. Welcome to the show.
All right, we're here once again, wrapping up another NFL week, week 11 in the NFL. Got the final scores and stats for the game, and our final thoughts of the game also, and the 7 stats of the game. You ready to do it?
Yeah, let's rock this, man.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to take a look at some stats and scores from Week 11. So we're going to kickstart this one off with the Thursday night game. Saints and Panthers. Panthers pulled that win out 23-20. Drew Brees was 35 for 44, 285 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Cam Newton, 14 for 33, 192 yards, and a touchdown. Next, we had the Steelers and the Browns. Steelers came up with the win, 24-9. Ben Roethlisberger was 23 for 36, 167 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Cody Kessler, 7 for 14, 128 yards and an interception. And Josh McCown, 14 for 27, 118 yards and a touchdown. And to note, Le'Veon Bell had a pretty good day, 28 carries, 146 yards and a touchdown. Cowboys and Ravens. Cowboys pulled out that win, 27-17 over the Ravens. Joe Flacco was 23 for 35, 269 yards and a touchdown. Dakota Prescott, 27 for 36, 301 yards and 3 touchdowns. Good day for him, and congratulations to the Cowboys. Jaguars, Lions. Lions overcame a deficit to beat the Jaguars 26-19. Blake Bortles was 22 for 35, 202 yards and 2 touchdowns. Matt Stafford was 24 for 33, 278 yards. Colts Titans. Colts pulled out the 7-point win, 24-17. Marcus Mariota was 25 for 38, 290 yards and 2 touchdowns. Andrew Luck was 15 for 28, 262 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bengals Bills. Bills pulled out the 4-point win, 16-12. Tyrod Taylor was 19 for 27, 166 yards. Andy Dalton was 24 for 43, 207 yards and a touchdown. Bucks Chiefs. Chiefs unfortunately had the 2-point loss, 19-17 to the Buccaneers. Jameis Winston was 24 for 39, 331 yards and a touchdown. And Alex Smith was 24 for 31, 261 yards, and also a touchdown.
All right, continuing off Week 11 action with final scores and stats, we go down to New Jersey where the Chicago Bears faced off against the New York Giants in New Jersey. New York Giants pulled away with that win 22-16. Eli Manning 21 for 36, 227 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jay Cutler 17 for 30, 252 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Cardinals, Vikings in Minnesota. Welcome back, Minnesota, as they defeated the Cardinals 30-24. Sam Bradford 20 for 28, 169 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception. Carson Palmer 20 for 38, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Dolphins, Rams in Los Angeles. Miami escaped with that win 14-10. Ryan Tannehill 24 for 34, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jared Goff, 17 for 31, 134 yards, no touchdowns, and no interceptions. Now we go down to San Francisco, where the New England Patriots faced off against the San Francisco 49ers. The Patriots ran away with this game 17-30. 17-30. Tom Brady, 24 for 40, 280 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Colin Kaepernick, 16 for 30, 206 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Eagles, Seahawks in Seattle welcome back Red Hot Hawks as they maintained Philadelphia scoring to only 15 points to win this game, 26-15. Carson Wentz, 23 for 45, 218 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Russell Wilson, 18 for 31, 272 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Now we have the Sunday night game featuring the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Redskins in Washington. Green Bay's offense or defense is not enough to get this win as the Green Bay Packers lose to the Washington Redskins 42-24. Kirk Cousins, 21 for 30, 375 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Aaron Rodgers, 26 for 41, 351 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Finally, but not least, Monday night action. The Houston Texans and the Oakland Raiders in Mexico City. Oakland pulls out with the win in the final international game in the NFL this season, 27-20. Derek Carr, 21 for 31, 295 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Brock Osweiler, 26 for 39, 243 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That is your Week 11 stats and final scores in Week 11 of the NFL.
Okay, we're going to take a look at some stats from Sunday's game, November 20th. This is from Week 11 via NFL Communications. We're going to start this one off with Dallas Cowboys. The team had gained 417 total net yards in the team's 27-17 win over Baltimore. That marked the team's 8th consecutive game with at least 400 yards, tied for the longest single-season streak in NFL history since 2007 New England and 2013's Denver Broncos. The Cowboys have won 9 consecutive games, the longest single-season winning streak in franchise history. Staying with the Cowboys, rookie quarterback Dakota Prescott passed for 301 yards and 3 touchdowns in the win over the Ravens. Prescott is the first rookie quarterback in NFL history to pass for at least 300 yards and multiple touchdowns with no interceptions in consecutive games. He joined Pro Football Hall of Famer Dan Marino from 1983 and Russell Wilson from 2012 as the only rookie quarterback since 1970 to have multiple touchdown passes in 5 consecutive games. And also staying with the Cowboys, rookie running back Ezekiel Elliott rushed for 97 yards and leads the NFL with 1,102 yards rushing. Elliott's 1,102 yards rushing is the third most in NFL history in the player's first 10 games, trailing only Pro Football Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson and Adrian Peterson. All right, moving on to the Detroit Lions. The team has scored 10 unanswered points in the fourth quarter of the team's 26-19 come-from-behind victory over Jacksonville Jaguars. The Lions, who are the first team in NFL history to have each of its first 10 games decided by 7 points or fewer, have trailed in the fourth quarter in all 10 games. Detroit is the first team in NFL history to have 6 wins when trailing in the fourth quarter in a team's first 10 games of a season. To the New England Patriots, they defeated the San Francisco 49ers 30-17 to improve to 8-2 this season. With their 8th win, the Patriots are guaranteed at least a 500 record this season. New England is the 5th team in NFL history and the first since the 1983 to the 1998 San Francisco 49ers to have at least 16 consecutive seasons with a 500 or better record. Staying with the Patriots, quarterback Tom Brady threw 4 touchdowns and no interceptions against the 49ers. Brady has 21 career games with at least 4 touchdown passes and no interceptions, the most in NFL history. Including the postseason, Brady now has 199 career victories, tied with Pro Football Hall of Famer Brett Favre for the second most in NFL history. Brady needs one more win to tie Peyton Manning for the most all time, and that would be 200 if Brady gets that. Moving on to Minnesota Vikings. Xavier Rhodes had a 100-yard interception return touchdown, and Cordarrelle Patterson had a 104-yard kickoff return touchdown in the Vikings' 30-24 win over Arizona. The Vikings are the first team since the 1962 Dallas Cowboys to have a 100-plus yard interception return touchdown and a 100-plus yard kickoff return touchdown in the same game. Going back to October 14th, 1962, the Cowboys' Amos Marsh had a 101-yard kickoff touchdown return, and Mike Gaither had a 100-yard interception return touchdown in the Dallas blowout win 41-19 over Philadelphia. All right, we move on to Pittsburgh Steelers. Wide receiver Antonio Brown had 8 catches for 76 yards in the Steelers' 24-9 win at Cleveland. Antonio Brown, who has 603 career receptions, reached 600 catches in his 96th career game, the fewest games to reach that milestone in NFL history. Brown surpassed the previous mark held by Anquan Boldin, who reached 600 receptions in 98 career games. On to Baltimore, wide receiver Steve Smith Sr. had 8 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown in the Ravens' loss at Dallas. Smith had 1,005 career receptions and became the 14th player in NFL history to reach 1,000 career catches. Smith is the only player in league history with at least 1,000 catches, 1,005, 1,000 punt return yards, 1,684, and 2,000 kickoff return yards, 2,371. All right, extra point and kick attempts. Starting with the 2015 season, the NFL adopted the rule change, moving the line of scrimmage on an extra point kick attempt to the 15-yard line, which was previously at the 2-yard line, in order to make it a more competitive play. In Sunday's game, there have been 11 missed extra point kick attempts, the most in a single week since the merger. And that is the stats from Sunday's 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock games from Week 11 on Sunday, November 20th, 2016, via NFL Communications. All right. Check us out on the social media side. Get more involved in our podcast. We're on Twitter at DTST2414. Like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talk page at The Watch Brothers. We're on YouTube. Hit that like button. Hit it. I don't care what you do. You ain't got to listen to it. Just hit it. Also, we got the blog, Future Critical Thinking and Analysis. You can check that out at doubletakesportstalk.blogspot.com.
All right, we know our 7 stats of the game. We also know our final scores and stats for the game. That being said, Joe, what stood out to you in Week 11?
Sunday Night Football. Washington Redskins. They have played impressive piece of football. Dominating Green Bay on top of that. And even though Green Bay has struggled, getting the butts kicked to the Titans and then now to the Redskins, I still tip my hat to the Washington Redskins. And I also tip my hat to the Cowboys, too, beating the tough defense of the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
And then coming back to win that game, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I commend Dallas for one thing. I commend Dallas for beating the Baltimore Ravens. I'm impressed with Washington, although Green Bay don't have nearly as an offense as explosive as it would be with Eddie Lacy being gone for the season. And who's their other running back?
Chad Jai.
No.
You're talking about the Dolphins.
I'm talking about for the Packers.
Now Davis.
Yeah. With him being...
I think.
No, it's somebody else. It's somebody else. I don't remember.
Did he go back to? He might have went back to Kansas City.
I can't remember, but it was another running back that they had. They impressed me also. But who really stood out to me this week was Monday Night Football, the Oakland Raiders. I'm impressed. Derek Carr is showing that he can be an elite quarterback in this league, better than his brother David Carr. 21 for 31, 295 yards, 3 touchdowns, and just only 1 interception. 295 yards. I'm very impressed with Derek Carr. He is showing he is a person that belongs in this league. He's showing that. He is showing that. Oakland Raiders are now 8-2 on the year. I'm impressed with the fact that he had picked up so much of this load to be able to just, have it out there. And Jack Del Rio, he's one of those underrated coaches that never got looked at when he coached the Jacksonville Jaguars. And even now with Oakland, he's just not, being looked at as one of the elite coaches.
And that's the funny part about it. When you look at Oakland Raiders, they have a threat receivers, they have playmakers, offensive line connected on all cylinders. They are just playing phenomenal football to the point that they can't be stopped.
No,
They can't be stopped at all.
absolutely not.
You know,
I'm just impressed with Oakland. I'm impressed with Dallas.
Yeah.
Two rookie combos, and the quarterback and the running back to be able to win 9 straight and only lose 1 game. I'm just impressed with the way these teams have turned themselves around. Because Oakland didn't even do too good last year. Here they are. They got first in the AFC West.
hmm
I'm very impressed.
yeah. So, and when you speak of the Cowboys, I don't know if you've seen that tweet that was being put out there on Twitter by BS3 Sports Show. He put a tweet out there. He put a tweet out there asking his Twitterverse, his Twitter
Oh
people.
wait, I seen the email, but I didn't see what was actually written on it.
Yeah, he asked where's Tony Romo going to play next
Oh
year?
yeah, so I seen that. Yes, I did see that, and I meant to talk
Yeah,
to you
so
about that.
yeah, and so I happened to read everything that everybody put. They said the Bears. I disagree.
And so do I.
The Rams need him.
Good. Yep. I agree. The
And that's
Rams.
exactly what I put. The Rams.
I got one too. The Jets. They need
Cleveland
to.
Browns.
Cleveland
hmm
Browns need them.
Yeah. hmm
You could go with the Cleveland Browns. You could go with the Jets. You could go with the Rams. He could go to.
hmm
I mean, he could go to the Bears. I mean, the Bears need a quarterback, obviously.
Yeah, they need a quarterback.
They need
Well, after Brian Hoyer done went down, things have just drastically changed for him because the Bears already had a set quarterback in Brian Hoyer because he was playing good football. He just wasn't winning enough games for him. He just need a little bit more work. Um, but yeah, he could have went to the Bears, Cleveland, um, Los Angeles.
Mhm.
Yeah, he could have went.
The
He could have
Jets.
went there.
Could have went to the
And the
Jets.
Jets, absolutely.
But other than that, yeah, I'm with it. That's a good one too.
I mean, it was just yeah. They happened to focus more on Chicago. I understand that Chicago do need a quarterback, but there are other teams in the NFC that actually do need Tony Romo. Los Angeles Rams is one of them. You got the AFC. You got Cleveland Browns. But what team is going to really spend that type of money on Tony Romo? You know what I'm saying? He
True.
used to be mega. He used to be mega millions. Okay. Now he done gotten hurt almost every year except what was
His
that 2014,
and 2008
2013,
and 2008.
and 2008. He's getting hurt every time. Listen, he used to make millions. You know what I'm saying? He used to be worth a lot. Now, with him being hurt, how much are you really worth? You know,
I
how
mean,
much are you really?
his time is winding down, so it's not like
Yeah, so
if he's really, continuing to be somebody to be an elite quarterback. He can be
right.
an elite quarterback, but he
Mhm.
can't take care of himself.
No, he can't. He cannot take care of
He can't
himself.
take
He's
care of
not
himself.
healthy enough. And if he's not going to take those extra precautionary steps to take care of himself, then yeah, this is where you end up.
That's where
This is
that
exactly where you're right now.
and that's where that whole debate came in, talking about should Tony Romo retire? Yeah, your body's talking
Yeah,
to you. Retire.
retire. If you're breaking every bone in your body is telling you, look, I'm done.
Hmm.
Let's give this up, man. Let's go enjoy life or something. Let's go shoot some pool. Let's go to Disney World or something. Let's go spend some time with the family. Your mind needs to stimulate yourself on that. You need to actually sit down and think about these things when you're actually hurt.
Right.
Not thinking about trying to go out there and play. Not trying to sit up there trying to support Dakota Prescott. Look, to be honest, he don't need the support. He don't need the support. He's doing just fine.
Yep.
He is doing just fine. But yes, that will show that will make yourself look really, really bad if you don't support Dakota Prescott. But in my personal opinion, he don't need it. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing good. He don't need him.
Right.
He don't need him. He hasn't been. Why should he now?
Right. Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I agree. He don't need
That's
the
just my
support.
opinion.
He don't need the support. He's been doing good by himself. I mean, why do he need Tony Romo's support all of a sudden? Matter of fact, I don't even know what type of support or even, I mean, well, support is one thing, but I don't know what
Yeah.
type of advice that Tony Romo can really give to Dakota Prescott with the way he's been playing.
And that's another problem, Derek. You sit up there and you say that also. Funny thing is that Tony Romo says he wants to play. He wants to play.
And you better find yourself another team because as of right now, if you come back in, you're not only breaking in the sync of a team, but you are about to go to mess up one of the best teams in the league right now.
By far.
All right, they are the number one team in the NFL.
They are. By far, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Followed by New England and Oakland.
I think New England owes that tie.
I'm pretty sure they do. And that stuff ain't sexy. I was gonna look at the playoff picture. I don't even think they have it
They do.
out.
They do. Oh, they do. If the 2016 playoffs started today, these teams would be in the playoffs. Pittsburgh, Houston. Yeah, Houston. Oakland. Denver being in the wild card, I think. I look at that every day. I forgot it, to be honest, but I just remember some of it, not all of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see what I can find here. Oh, that's the AFC. Oakland will own that. They'll be the number one seed for the AFC. They own New England.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they own New England. So Oakland will be number one seed. New England will be number two. Houston will be number three. Baltimore will be number four. And then followed by Kansas City and Denver. The six seeds, right?
Yes.
Yep, six
It
seeds.
better
Yep.
not be 8. Don't say that.
It wouldn't have mattered because the Colts are the ninth seed. And they're not getting past Pittsburgh Thursday. So it don't even matter.
There's your preview for for Thursday night's game right there.
Mm-hmm. Where's mine? Oh, here we go. We'll take a look at the NFC side real quick. See who owns it. No. Okay, of course. Dallas,
Number one seed.
number one seed. Mm-hmm. Seattle Seahawks with the number two seed. Detroit Lions with the number three seed.
Interesting.
Yep. Falcons with the fourth.
Mhm.
G-Men with the fifth.
Mhm.
Which is very funny because the Falcons has more losses than the Giants, and the Giants got more wins than the Falcons.
So they determined it by games back.
Pretty much. I can't see how many games back that they are. Well, I only have it on here. But yeah, absolutely. And then you have Washington Redskins that wrap up the top six. 6-3.
Cool.
Shoot, none of our predictions don't even been right so far for division champions.
Oh yeah, I've still got that piece of information hanging around here somewhere.
It's on the site too, doubleTakeSportsTalk.blogspot.com.
There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our Double Take Sports Talk. 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers.
It's time to play the game.
Yes, sir. All right, that's it. Thank you for listening to the show. They're here. On the other side of me, girl. All right. Catch up with us on another episode of Double Take Sports Talk. Until then, ciao.
Ciao.